Alright dudes, and welcome back to another Disgaea RPG video. Sadly, today I'm actually here with some bad news about Disgaea, and that is, there has been some major issues happening this morning in game, and it actually has affected me personally. Unfortunately, because I got up so early, I just happened to be someone who was affected by this. So basically, what happened was a little while ago, about 30 minutes ago, the game went down. There was a bug. There was supposed to be maintenance, and during that maintenance, we were supposed to be able to continue to play our game. Now, before the maintenance kicked in, I was able to get on and get all my characters up to level 700, which was obviously really good. As well as that, I done multiple summons. I done summons on the Laharo banner, the guaranteed 4-star one. I done summons on the premium banner, trying to get Giro Laharo, who I actually did pick up. And I also done a 4-star guaranteed ticket and a 3-star guaranteed ticket. All in, I think I done about 4 or 5 multis. Unfortunately, however, after the maintenance, when the game came back up, I noticed that the retry level section took me back to a level that I wasn't doing, and I found that to be a little bit strange. Upon looking at it, it turned out that the game had reset to login time. So for me, that was about 4 hours before I woke up, meaning that every bit of progress that I had completed in that time was completely gone. Now, sadly, there is no way for them to automatically put this back into the game. From looking at the Discord server, everyone has been informed to submit support tickets for what they lost, which I have done. I've submitted the support tickets and I fully expect to get a refund of my gems. Unfortunately, however, when you then summon again with those gems, there is absolutely no guarantee I'm going to pull the same number of units that I pulled previously. This is very disappointing because the game is very new, and to get an issue this big happening so quickly, it does cast a bit of a negative shadow over the game. Now, the developers, how they deal with this is going to be a sign of how things are going to be moving forward. And if they deal with it well, it can actually end up being a positive, you know. I think for something this big, they're going to have to give out a decent amount of compensation. I don't want to predict how much, but I would be shocked if it's not at least enough for a free multi for every user, as well as a refund for everyone who lost out on anything during that time. Now, luckily, because I am someone who is making content, I do have my summons recorded. As well as that, I also have receipts for everything, so I can flat out prove everything that I pulled, but not everyone is going to be in that same scenario, and I don't think they can flat out put things back into your account. So if you're someone who's been affected by this, the very best you can hope for is to get your currency refunded. Now, one of the other things that I've heard, and I'm going to just confirm on video if this is actually the case, if you had Netherworld rewards to collect, from what I've read, you're not able to collect them. So I'm just going to actually validate right now whether that's true or if that is not true. So we'll just see. Nah, that doesn't seem to be true. So there is some misinformation being spread that you can't collect your rewards from the hospital. And obviously, as you've seen there, I was able to do that no problem at all. So that one's not true. But what I can definitely confirm is every single bit of progress that you have done since logon has been reset and it is no longer in game. So sadly, if you summoned, if you leveled up your characters or anything like that, all of that is unfortunately gone. And there is some other things I've noticed here as well. My assembly points have still been reduced by 50 for when I done 2 times XP. Just noticed that right there. If we go into Dimension Gate, I'm really curious if my keys and things like that are gone as well, because that will be very disappointing. So if we go into here, yep, my keys are all gone, unfortunately. The stages have reopened, but my keys have gone. So that's a bit of a disappointment as well. So I don't know how they're going to do this. I think I'm going to have to submit another request now that I've noticed that my keys are all missing. But yep, guys, this is quite a big one, and how they handle this is probably going to give you a good idea of how these developers are going to be moving forward if they have any issues. So it's a shame I've had to bring negative news this quickly, but I'm Hayzink, and I'll catch you for a more positive Disgaea RPG video later on today. See you guys.